What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is April the 1st. I want to give you a quick pre-market update over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing today. Before we get into any of that though, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with data points, we do have at 9 o'clock jolt numbers. So forecast for that is a 7.6. Also manufacturing, so forecast for that is 50. 50 is a key benchmark because anything above 50 does show more of an expansion occurring in the broader market. Flip side, below 50 shows more of a contraction. We did have very good data last time, so it came in at 50.3. So kind of just watch for both of those, and they're both coming out at 9 a.m. Aside from that, you are seeing the futures slip. So Dow is down 0.62, S&P down 0.69, NASDAQ 0.67. As far as the trending news, it looks as though a lot of that is associated to tariffs. A lot of people want to know and find out some clarity on what Liberation Day truly means. So we'll just have to wait and see, just enjoy the ride. But as what we've kind of encountered over the last week and a half, there's going to be a lot of volatility, but big money is there to buy the dip. That's one very interesting thing. Even though you're having a lot of analysts very doom and gloom say that the economy is going to go down, that the global economy is going to go down, but you get big money buying the dip. So something just doesn't add up. It might be just a lot of fear mongering that is happening. So let me know your general thoughts on that. Fear and greed index is under the extreme fear category. It is 20. That is very, very low. Ultimately, first week of March, that's how low it did go, and we kind of know what happened after that. It just went up. So something again to kind of consider. SoFi is just piggybacking off the broader market, so it is down 0.34, and honestly there hasn't been anything as far as news or any thing like that, but there was one thing that did come out that I wanted to share with you, and it was a bookmark. I bookmarked it. Anthony Noto went on a massive rant, and honestly, rightfully so. I've already brought up in a dedicated SoFi video that Anthony pointed out that he reads all comments and stuff like that. This one, he goes through the exact same thing, acting as though, or he's pretty much posing the question, like, do you think that we're idiots, like that we're just have our thumb up our asses and not doing anything? So yeah, honestly, I know a lot of people are very, very critical on Anthony and just the management team, when probably it's not really just. As I've stated in the past, SoFi is very safe, but obviously in times of distress it should do fairly well. So maybe they're just trying to build a good solid base before they do start to expand. So very interesting stuff. I'll put a link to this tweet in the comments below for those of you that are interested in reading it. But moving on from here, 13.02% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 140.25 million shares overall are being shorted. So shorts did increase yesterday, as well as just the overall trend that they are on. So you can kind of see that right there. So we'll just have to wait and see. One key point that they typically do kind of get to, at least in the short term, is 13%. So that's might kind of be the next target for them to really push towards. But I think just the broader market is holding their breath just to find out what Trump does mean and what the tariffs mean for the broader market. But right now, with it at $11.61, some key points to really watch for. It is right below this S1, so $11.63 is going to be that key point to really get over today. Flip side, 11.11 will be a strong support. I don't see that being touched unless like all hell breaks loose or something like that. Flip side, $12.48 is going to be that next strong target / resistance. So just kind of watch for the support and resistance points going forward. Moving on, next couple is very much momentum stocks. So MicroAlgo, so that is up 11.75% over the last 5 days, up 107.66%. Over the last 1 month though, up 435%. So this stock has definitely been a beast. A lot of big money is gravitating towards it despite the lack of news. So something to kind of keep in mind. But aside from that, 55.24% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 4.49 million shares. It is on the threshold list, so there is some sketchy stuff happening behind the scenes. So obviously a lot of people believe that whenever a stock is on the threshold list, that means like naked shorting and whatever else. So we'll have to wait and see how this all does play out. One thing that did and was launched yesterday though was options. So this no longer is a pure squeeze play. So this is a little bit more of a negative to me at least, but again, you do whatever floats your boat. But aside from all that though, I'm not going to go over the FIB levels because it's gone up well past all of them. So something just to keep in mind. Moving on, ticker's ICCT. So this one is up 41.52%. Another stock that big money has chosen to be the pivotal momentum play. So that is what is causing it to go up 39.73% today. Even yesterday, 653%. So definitely a very big stock to kind of watch for. Aside from that, 33.63% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 413,000 shares. So this is pretty much what the market does like to squeeze. Low float, heavily shorted, and shorts have been really doubling down. So on March the 25th, it was short interest was 0.79%, and obviously now you see it here at the 33.63. So something to keep in mind. But moving on from here, CSAI. So this one is up quite a lot because of their earnings. So they did submit earnings after hours yesterday. That's prompting it to go up so far 28.15%. 0.64% of the free float is being shorted. It works out to be 84,000 shares. So this obviously shorts won't play a big part in today. But a couple things to take note of with it at $5.69 trading between this R1 and the pivot. 553 is going to be that next strong support. Flip side is 629, so that's going to be the next strong target / resistance. So I feel like either of these will be touched dependent on data. So for instance, the manufacturing and jolt numbers, if positive, then yes, most likely you'll be able to see this R1 or possibly even R2 dependent on the momentum at the time. But flip side could happen if it comes in negative, so the pivot, and then I don't see this S1 being touched whatsoever because I think their earnings were fairly good. So I don't see this S1, but just kind of watch for this pivot to this R2 being possibilities dependent on data. Then last but not least, good old NIO is up 2.36% because of this. So in March, they did increase their deliveries by 26.7% year over year and 15,039 vehicles, which 10,000 were from NIO, 4,800 from MLGO. So I think in general from their recent earnings, people already knew that this was going to be a miss. Bad, I think the company itself and management just talks too much and they give unrealistic targets such as whatever for March. So I think that this was quite the big miss, but I think at the end of the day, it's already been priced into the market. That's why essentially you are seeing it move higher. Shorts though aren't doing anything, so 14.77% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 214.03 million shares. Despite everything, shorts have been doubling the hell down, so it's kind of interesting and unique. With it right now at 388, it is trading between these 2 points, so this S2 and this S3. Today is a must get over this S2 kind of point, so that's 392, because if not, you're going to see more of a escalated pullback similar to what happened in October. So just be aware of that. And then flip side, 350 is going to be the strong support. I don't see that being touched today. So let me know your thoughts on what big money is selecting as kind of what they're going to trade today and whatever else. Is there any other stocks that's floating your boat? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And then one final thing, pop over to my Patreon where I give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolutely on point and bangers. Definitely worthwhile to pop over there and take a look. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.